I felt like I needed that time out. I was out of treatment. I wasn't focusing on the right thing. So I needed that time out. And when I got out and was focused on the right things, then good things started happening. I got a job, which I didn't think was going to happen. Was able to come back up north, which I didn't think was going to happen. And kept a lot of good friends through that time, which I didn't think was going to happen.
Aww. What about me?
You were included in good friends.
Oh, that's awesome. No, it's cool, though. And, yeah, we do definitely have a great friendship, in my opinion. I don't ever talk smack about you.
Except for to my face.
Baby, yeah. Boo-boo, but... No, yeah, but... No, I mean, you know how it is. I'll just say no. But, I don't know.
Well, friends tell it how it is, you know. I feel like if I was doing something out of line, you would check me on it, and I would do the same for you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I really do. Because it's hard to keep friends, in my opinion, in recovery, because you're meeting people in recovery, and some people are in and out of it. Some people just aren't ready. And that's not a bad thing for them. That's just they're not at that level yet. But some people just don't want it. And I've said this a million times. I keep my circle really close and really small because I don't need 100 friends. I need 4, 3. You know, like I don't need a bunch of people. There are people that I'll be cordial with. I'll say hi and how's it going. I'll have a conversation with them, but I'm not going to tell them my deepest, darkest secret. You know, but the close circle I will. And a lot of people are like, well, that's what we need a sponsor. That's what we have a sponsor for. Some people are like that. But there's different pathways to recovery. I have a recovery coach. I'll talk to him about anything. I'll talk to Ryan about anything. I'll talk to you. Well, you know I'll talk to you about anything. But so I think a lot of that gets off my chest. And I've worked this stuff before. I've told complete strangers, in my opinion, like stuff that I probably shouldn't have. And that didn't help me. You know, so working this time towards a passion, towards a goal, I think is what I was missing all along. And to just dive into it and just take it and run with it, it's just been amazing. I read a book from Steve Harvey, of all people, Family Feud guy. It was called Jump, and it was a really good book. And he's talking about, don't you trust God? You know, well then jump. Sometimes you got to jump. He's going to catch you. It might not be right away. It might be scary on the way down, but have faith. You know, you say you have faith, have some faith, jump. And with this, when I got out of treatment, like I went back to Coloma, had to meet with my probation officer. Then I was sitting on the couch when I registered the business with the IRS. Came up here, Charlevoix. The very next day, I went to the clerk's office, registered there, and then just kept moving. And it seems like it's been taking forever sometimes, and sometimes it seems like it's happening so fast. But just doing the right things, the next steps, it's just falling right in line, man. And good things will happen to you. You know, the people you'll meet, especially in recovery, we're good people. You know, we're making money, we're paying taxes, we're contributing to society. And the people that have been through it and come out and say, hey, look, this is possible, that is inspiration for other people. We have people like Joyce. I know you look up to her. I look up to her. You know, she's a badass. She really is. And when we were doing the recovery coach training today, it kind of occurred to me that Joyce was using some of that on me when she's like, well, when they were saying you got to find the talent in somebody and find what they're good at and push them towards doing that. And she was one of them too that was like, you need to do a podcast, do a recovery podcast. Oh, but I don't have enough sober time. Yeah, you do. You know, and that helps. You know, so from Joyce having her struggles, going through all the crap that she went through, to go to treatment, to be 5 years clean. I mean, if she didn't do that, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. Well, you might be here, but you wouldn't be talking on this microphone. It's crazy how just those little things just add up and work. I don't know.
Yeah, when it was, to me, at first, rehab was just a bunch of sayings, but, you know, one day at a time and all the sayings of rehab. But all of those things are the real deal. Like, I really do take it one day at a time. And just the community is huge for me because, you know, I wouldn't have made it without you, without Joyce, at having other people's experiences. Joyce is a huge inspiration.
Okay.
Red.
Red face. And Anna has helped us both too, you know, with the job thing too. That was, you know, could we have gotten it on our own? I don't know, but it's nice to have that, and it's nice to go to work with people that you like too.
And another thing, like what we learned in recovery coach training today about treating people as resources, I instantly thought of that. You know, like, I don't treat the people at the treatment center like they're just a number or just, you know, nobody there. I treat them like they're real people, and I'm still learning things from them. Mm-hmm. So I hope they can take a little bit from me, besides just sore ears.
Yeah, the other day, and I took the job, like, I don't know if you heard me say this or not, but I was like, I'll never work there. No thanks. They took my charging cords.
Yeah,
they were missing.
Snickers.
Yeah. Like, I had to break that down to realize, okay, I'm not going to take a job in something that I want to do, and because with people that aren't even there anymore, like, that's just stupid. So I had to, like, break it down. But I was just scared that I would get too preachy and too concerned about other people to where I wasn't worried about my own recovery anymore. And I had to come to terms with that and actually go say to myself, can you check yourself? And I thought, I can, but I have to remind myself. The other day, somebody asked me about what's keeping you sober this long, and I said, well, I don't know, you know, God, I don't know. But then I told them I have a purpose this time, and it's like I'm on a mission. And I don't know, I kind of looked up, and there was like 5 people just standing there watching me talk. And I'm like, oh no, like this is not the conversation I was trying to have right now. But, you know, I wasn't acting like a therapist or a counselor. I wasn't telling them what to do. I was just sharing this. Okay, this is what's working for me. So I was cool with it, but I don't know. It made me feel weird almost, to tell you the truth.
Being on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still learning to find the balance too. You know, like because I do get caught up in wanting to help people, but I just have to take a step. You actually help me with that. You know, you're like, just be, you know, just breathe and just focus on one thing at a time. And that put me in check a little bit. You know, I was really thought about it. Like, I'm just doing too much. You know, I can only do what I can do. I need to stop trying to control everything, because still do that.
Yeah, there's a book I want to get for you.
I'm still learning. I feel like I don't feel like I have 9 months. I feel like I have 4 months, because that time in jail, I still apply it to, because I was still in recovery during that time, but I'm like a newborn, or, you know, the training wheels finally came off when I got out of jail, and then I was really put in the world, like, good luck.
It was kind of scary, I'm sure.
But it worked out. I mean, I'm still learning something new every day, and I'm thankful for what I have, so try to stay humble.
Oh, got to, though. Yeah, the 9 months, like, I was thinking about that too. Like, it really doesn't feel like 9 months. And when we were on the other side of it, when we had like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, we're like, oh, and the people would come with 9 months, we're like, oh my God, that's such a long time.
Right.
And now it's like, it doesn't feel like that much long time. I wonder if people with 5 years and 8 years and 7 years, 4 years, if they feel like that too, like, it's really not that. I mean, it's some time, but I wonder do you feel like that, Nazareth?
Feel like what?
Like, you got 4 years, but it doesn't really seem like that long of a time.
No.
You don't
feel very long.
Okay, so it's the same.
I have a year.
So it feels like she has a year.
And they say that the first year
cool.
is the hardest. And honestly, like everyone says, it's not easy, but I don't really think it's that hard. Maybe it's just because I'm so focused and just I know what I want, or maybe I just know what I don't want.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel like it's as hard as, and that's for me just because I'm ready to change. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to put that behind me and figure out who I am.
But I think if you would have asked Kendra, who had 2 weeks sober, it would have been totally different.
Oh, yeah, I was, like, ready. I already had relapse planned. Mm-hmm. What really made it click for me was relapse prevention. You're like, here, have this done by the end of the week. 3 weeks later, still didn't have it done. Typical Kendra, procrastinate.
Right.
But once I finally put it on paper and was like, this is what my plan is, then I was like, holy shit, I might be able to actually do this.
Oh, I'm going to show you something.
And Anna helped me with that. Shout out.
Woo, woo. So, I ran into a friend of ours the other day, and I was talking to him, and I was like, well, dude, I had all this written down. He's like, what do you mean? But I want you to read this, because we got 3 minutes left. This isn't the love note. And it's not a love note to you either. Boo boo butt. Dramatic.
Things I want. 1, a career in recovery. Apply in June for peer training to start. 2, a recovery podcast plus website. I'll need to research how much sites cost and how to make an app. 3, wife and kids. This will be more long-term, but don't settle.
Don't settle.
4, to be off probation successfully, spelled with 1 C. Do what I'm told and pay off my fines.
It's coming. A couple weeks.
5, write a book about rehabs.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my.
Stories.
Remember how you wanted to do the commercial? Like the bloopers of Bear River?
Mm-hmm, yes.
We were there. The characters of that place. Okay, sidetracked. Write a book about rehabs. Plan time each week to write about the experiences I've had. Ways I've remained sober. Zoloft. 2, meetings. 3, no girlfriend. 4, went to church. 5, involved in community group. And 6, spent time with family.
So some of them, but 4 out of 5, I mean, the book thing, and I'm not doing any of that just yet, but who knows in the future, that would be something that would be kind of funny and something nice to do, but it's nice to know that I have a future where I can actually put that as, my next goal maybe, so. But isn't that crazy? I wrote that maybe the first, I don't know, a couple weeks in rehab, and then look, boom. That's pretty awesome. Like, to put it on paper and to kind of keep it in your wallet and just kind of whip it out is pretty cool.
It's weird how you know things about people, like, that they might not even know. Like, for example, today, Ryan knew that you were going to be cranky after the training. And I knew that when you wrote me a letter, it was going to be in all capitals.
Whatever. All right. Well, we got about 30 seconds left, then we get cut off. So.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kendra, a.k.a. Tupac. You are officially in 217 recovery now?
What?
And do we vote on it, Ryan?
Sure.
All right. So cool. And then Anna said she had to, probably. All right, Anna, welcome
two versus
217 recovery, and then we'll start giving you stuff to do.
Yay.
Because you're not busy enough. Yay.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks for coming by. And Boo Boo Butt, you're next. See ya.